Alright guys, now let's get CoaLwiX installed, the ultimate supreme package for stand. Although it's just for stand menu, you do not have to have a paid stand account. You can use practically every single CoaLwiX feature on a free version. Because BattleEye is basically ruined modding for good, and you probably will never be able to play with your non-modder friends again anymore. So I decided there's no good selling the package. I should just release it free to everybody. So you can download it for free yourself here on the CoaLwiX website. This link will probably change after a year has gone by, so just check the description of this video. So you'll see the beautiful website here, and you can get the ultimate all-in-one package for free right there. And if you want to get them in like more separate packages, they're posted that way as well. So you can just click on the package here. You can read about it if you want, check it out, preview it all. And if you're good for it, if it's good for you and you feel like it, you enjoy the package enough, then you could send me a donation if you wanted. It'd go a long, long way for me, but it's whatever's best for you. I just mainly want you to enjoy the package. So you can download it for free right here. It'll start the download immediately. Also, if you have any issues downloading from this button, you can always use the Google Drive link right here. Once you got the package downloaded, just move it to wherever you want to keep it and unzip it. This next part, you have to have Stand Launchpad installed, which if you don't already, I do have a YouTube video on that. I just didn't want to make this video too long, so you can check it out separately on the link in the description. So let's open up the package and open up your Stand Launchpad and click Open Stand folder. None of these folders, except for maybe 2 or 3, will be here until you activate the menu inside of the game. So you have to load up with GTA and actually like activate the menu using your activation key, and then these folders will pop up. Now with these side by side in the CoaLwiX package, let's select everything except for other profiles and constructs, and obviously not complete tutorials. Everything else but those. So these guys here. Now, this part's important. So keep in mind, if you have not created any of your own files, whether they be outfits or places to spawn to or vehicles, or you haven't collected any others from other sources and you haven't created any of your own, then you can just simply drag the whole folders over and hit replace when it's done. Now, if you do have your own created files for specific things, then make sure that you do it differently. You have to go in and highlight all of the contents from inside of the folder and then drag it into the corresponding folder. So just make sure you follow those steps. That way you won't lose any of your own personal created files or any files that you've found from other sources. Okay, now moving on for the profiles. The install works just a little bit differently. All that you have to do is decide what type of profiles you want. So these are all the profiles, right? But these are the alterations for the profile. So some have differences. So say you're somebody that doesn't want speed or super jump on, then there's an alteration for that. And you guys get the gist. There's all these different kind of alterations. Plus there's one, I added a new one recently for the Chirax theme. People like this theme. But yeah, so once you've picked your preference, I like using this one the most. You just gotta go in that folder and grab all these contents inside and drag them into your profiles. Also, make sure to remember on the 888 file to click on it and hit load on inject, because 888 is essentially your default profile settings that you'll resort to most of the time. So I'd say to leave it on load on inject. I forgot to actually load the profile for you in the video, but obviously go ahead and do that. Please keep in mind also that in the other section, there is a backup of profiles right here. The reason for that is because when you're switching between the profiles inside the menu, I find it so easy to accidentally hit save instead of load. Really, they should totally have the load button up here. But if you hit save instead of load, then you'll end up saving improper settings to the profile, which would ruin its intended use. So yeah, there's backups there just in case that accidental error happens. Okay, next up we got constructs. So you'll notice that the folder isn't here yet, and that's because we have to install the Lewis scripts into the actual stand menu itself. So load up with stand and go into GTA. So once you're in GTA, press F4 to open the menu, and we're going to go down to stand Lewis scripts repository and select all of the ones that I'm going to select. So let's start with constructor, dash master, gun van. You could mess around with some of these if you want in the future, but for now, just download these. AC Joker script, Dolo script, Jerry script, Jinx script, Land script, Nova script is good, and Wire script. You're also probably going to want advanced chat. It's awesome. And I think that's every one of them that you're going to generally want from here, but like I said, mess around with more if you want in the future. Normally you would have to select some of these specific natives, but I already included them when you dragged them over, so you should have them no problem. But if you're having any like errors about missing natives, then just find the native here and download it. Okay, now with these installed, go back to the Lewis scripts and find constructor, and let's start the script. Now we can head back over to our stand files, and now you'll see the constructor folder is here. So all you have to do is let's open it and open this one, and let's just drag over the CoaLwiX pack. Now, if you open GTA again, you can see in load constructs right here, there's the CoaLwiX pack, and you can mess around with all the tons of files in here. So, by the way, I think there's a weird initial install bug where you can't use some of the teleportation commands, but it's a very easy fix, and you should only have to do it once. In the menu, just go to World, Places, Teleport to, Saved Places, and then just either scroll through all of these, or if that doesn't work, then just click through all of them, and then it'll like save it, and it'll work from then on, as you can see. And yeah, that's the complete tutorial for how to install CoaLwiX. I'm sure you will all have a blast using it. If you do enjoy the package at all, maybe you could share it around. But other than that, thanks for watching the video. Peace out.